Hey guys, Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Chuck Cooperstein studio deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex with the addition of the Deep Three. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Give us the thumbs up. You guys have been doing great. Been off the charts the last couple days with the likes. We had over 200 a couple days ago. Keep up the great work. Keep up the great work on subscriptions as well. We're killing it. So we appreciate each and every one of you out there. Don't forget to check out our websites, of course, statsalt.com, winnersandwhiners.com for deep dives into every sporting event going on in America. Win every single day. That's right, and not just sides, not just totals, but halftimes, derivatives, and a little soupçon of prop bets, if you will. So yeah, we really got it all. As always, want to know what you're playing today? Let us know if you're digging our picks, if you're hating our picks. Let us know in the comment section. Tell us what you're playing, and if you're fading us, tell us why. If you're tailing us, let us know, because we'll if you get it right, we'll give you a little shout out at the end of the picks, and then we'll be doing that, of course, as soon as the deep three is over for today. And don't forget, Sunday night after the big game, 1 hour after the Super Bowl has concluded, and Tom Brady has stopped crying like a little. Anyway, we're going to be giving away $500, everybody, $500 cash money to the winner of our drawing. So make sure you get over to statsalt.com, winnersandwhiners.com, get yourself registered. And of course, I've been giving you the wrong instructions for about the last 2.5 weeks, so here's the right instructions. On the home page, you will not find the link to sign up. Oh, no. What you have to do is click on any of the articles, any of the previews for the games. About halfway down, you'll find a banner ad going across the entire middle, across the entire width of the article, and you'll see it. Click on that and get yourself signed up. So, apologies for having my wires crossed with the boys up in the ivory tower there as far as what's going on, but we got it right now. So, make sure you get yourself over there and get registered. Okay, kids. Well, here we go. Let's see. How did we do yesterday? Not good. Not good. 0-3. Couple of them. A couple of close ones. We had the Missouri State, which is probably my favorite pick on that one. We lost that one by a half. That was a close game the whole way. Just nobody really could get a big lead in that one. And our Houston, the under got close. Houston went nuts in the first quarter. They gave us a little tease at the end, like they were going to stay under, and they ended up at 237 to beat our 234.5. And the Clemson game, they just the Clemson Pitt never got off the bus. They continued their road, their terrible play on the road. I thought they would be able to keep it close, but no, they went down 22-5 after about 7-8 minutes, and that was pretty much all she wrote. They actually won for the rest of the night. They were +5 for the rest of the time, but they'd already buried themselves. And there you go. That was our night, 0-3. So on we go. Oh, and I got a great story. You know how I like when I get a little extra pick or get a little sprinkle on something, I always brag about, tell you what I did. I got a little story on the other side of that I'm going to share with you for shout-outs about how I had a really, what's worse than going 0-3, and I'll stick around. You're going to find out. Okay, so for tonight, let's take a look at the NBA, shall we? I'm looking at the Dallas Mavericks heading up there to the Big Apple to take on the New York Knickerbockers. Dallas giving away 6. I wrote that down wrong. Dallas is a 6-point favorite in that contest, and I still like them. The Knicks, not been playing good lately at all. They average just 101.4 points per game over their last 10, and over their last 6 at home, a little bit better, but not much, averaging 104.5. The Knicks, to compound matters, they're going to be a little bit light at point guard again. Dallas, on the other hand, 30-19 against the spread, and their last 10 on the road, 7-3 against the number. The Knicks, like I said, they're not good lately. They've lost 10 straight up, and they are 2-23 straight up their last 25 games. Over their last 11 contests at home, they are just 2-9 against the number. Give me the Mavs, and I will be happy like Mark Cuban as they win this game and cover the 6. All right, let's go to the NCAA, shall we? Taking a look on the West Coast tonight as the USC Trojans travel up there to take on the Washington Huskies. Huskies, 7.5-point favorite, and that's who I'm looking at in this game. They have averaged 74.6 points per game at home in conference, rather, at home, and they've been giving up just 61.6, playing some serious defense. They've won 9 straight overall, and they are 7-0 straight up and against the spread in conference. The Trojans played pretty well over their last 3 home games. They beat Arizona, Arizona State, and UCLA. Not exactly the rogues gallery there, but like I said, they were at home, and none of those teams shoot nearly as well as the Washington Huskies. Give me a little bit of that home cooking as the Huskies do their thing and cover that 7.5 versus the USC Trojans. And back to the NBA we go. Another West Coast affair as the Atlanta Hawks take on the Sacramento Kings. The total is what I'm looking at there. It's 235. And guys, I hate to do it, but I'm going to go the under again. Yeah, and you know, and I've even got a little. I got a little present for you. Sacramento, they're still in their offensive funk. You know, and I'm chuckling because we played them Sunday against the Clippers and they pushed for us. And I'm going back to the well on this one. Sacramento's still in an offensive funk. They've still just averaged 105.1 points per game over their last 11 and over their last 6. Even worse than that, averaging just 101 points per contest. The under is 10-0-1 over their last 11. Now, on the other hand, the Atlanta defense gives up about 113.3 points over their last 6 on the road. To me, that feels about like the ceiling as far as how many Sacramento can score. They've scored 115 points just twice in their last 12 contests. I don't think that Atlanta is going to give up. I know it's Atlanta. I know they've had some absolute defensive brain farts and allows teams to go crazy. But the under is 20-8 in the last 28 home games for Sacramento after coming off a long road trip of 7 days or longer. That fits this spot right here. Guys, I got to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you, this line, it smells a little bit. That 235 seems awfully high, and it does seem a little suspicious, and this is a time where I'm going to go play right into the teeth of my instincts. I'm going to make this a numbers play. I'm going to take the Sacramento Kings and the Atlanta Hawks under 235. As a bonus, if you guys want an unofficial play, since I know you guys hate the unders and we haven't done very well lately, I'm going to give you a little bonus play. I like my Mizzou Tigers catching 15 at Auburn. I know Auburn has done pretty well lately, but I think Mizzou, I think they hang around. They're getting anxious to get the bad taste in their mouth after giving up I want to say like a 14, 16-point lead to LSU in the last 2.5 minutes. They're at home last Saturday. I think Mizzou, I don't know that they can beat Auburn, but I think they keep it closer than 15. So that's my bonus. Sorry about the NBA underplay. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. So get yourself down on pick 3 of these on any of these 3, and I think at the end of the night we're all going to be happy. We're going to grab our tickets and we're going to head back to the window. All right, let's take a look at the shout-outs. So, and before we get started the shout-outs, let me tell you about what I did tonight, okay? So, as you know, I was down on the Houston, New Orleans under 234.5. Houston came out and went nuts in the first quarter. Was like shooting 50% from beyond the arc, and I got myself down. I took the opportunity. I was watching it. I wanted to buy out of my position. It was 236.5, and I got greedy. I wanted to wait and see if it would go down a little bit more, so I might even take a middle shot. And of course, it didn't. It got hot again. Immediately got up to 239.5, where I locked it in. So I had myself a Polish middle over 239.5 and under 234.5. So I'm going to push as long as I don't hit 235, 36, 37, 38, or 39. Okay, that's great. As the game goes on, I want to take a little fresh shot at that over. So it's the 239.5 again after being up in the 244, 245 range. It got down to 239.5. I jumped on that for an original bet. So now I've got 2 bets on 239.5, 1 bet on 234.5. Well, I think y'all remember how it ended. 237 is the number that it ended on. The Rockets God bless them. They took one shot at it. They were down 5 with 3 seconds left. Took a timeout, and they did have a look from 3-point range, but they did not make it. So my original 236.5 would have been good, but I didn't pull the trigger in time. Instead, I made 3 losing bets on the same game. Thank you. Good night. But I think that's fair, because I always tell you, hey, I hit a middle last night. I did this, I did that. I'm a genius. Guess what? Not always. All right, so here's the shout-outs. Here's a list of a whole bunch of people that did way better than I did tonight. Start off with Landon. Landon had Alabama on a teaser. Zoo said with one of our picks. Hope he had Alabama on a teaser straight up as well. Tide took care of business. The astute Aardvark, he was on Wisconsin +2 tonight. Loved that one. I told him in the comment section I liked that pick as well. I got on it. It almost made the cut. Guess it probably should have, huh? Another one I looked at, I'm not going to say it. Kentucky -9.5. Another good pick for the Aardvark. Nice job, bud. Mr. Cloud Kicks, hit it. Arkansas first half -4. Nevada first half -5.5. Mr. Super Alpha Fitness, my alter ego, he hit the Duke under last night, and we missed him. So I wanted to give him a shout out there on that one as well. Marshall Mathers, he put up his round robin plays. He had the Dayton first half money line, the OKC money line, and over 217. Houston money line, no bueno. The Nets money line, and Maryland. So I don't know how all those fit together for him, but I think he probably came out okay on that. Miguel in NOLA was cool enough to point out my error that I had last night. Sorry, bud. And he was the Missouri State under, which was a good call there. That was, that came through for you. I also had the Bucks, Michigan, Tennessee over, and put a little 6-piece nugget Happy Meal on the Running Rebels out of UNLV. So hopefully he didn't put much more than the Happy Meal on that, because they did not do well there in Vegas. Stephen S., he had the Bucks -7, Sixers -7, and kind of the lucky sevens there. Nice job, buddy. I know he had 3 and 2 of those hit, so very nice. Anthony R., he had Nevada, Michigan, Buffalo, and Central Michigan. Buffalo, my nemesis. Congratulations to everybody that hit Buffalo. You're welcome for me not playing it, because Buffalo is my kryptonite. So congratulations. I stayed off of it so everybody could win. Yay. Eric T., Tuesday's Teasers. He hit it. He had Missouri State +1.5. He had the Houston under 239.5. You son of a bitch. And he had Arkansas -6. Arkansas showed up. I was worried about that one, but I didn't know if they'd show up. If it'd be 40 minutes of hell or 40 minutes of the other team just scoring at will. So good job there on the Razor Hogs. Good job on the Houston under. It couldn't be happier for you. That's just great. The Desert Gambler, he hit the Northern Illinois, Central Michigan, and Toledo. That's a lot of action right there. He got him some action. All right, nice job, DG. Chris J., he played a little prop there with Joel Embiid having under 14.5 boards. And, of course, my daughter and I were playing in her daily fantasy league, and because she had Embiid as her captain, of course, Embiid did only went under 40.5 boards. Absolutely right. She has the same luck that I do. Nice job. And Shane J., he had OKC, Milwaukee, and Tennessee. He's going big paid. Oh, he said going big paid off last night. Thanks for the Nets pick. You're welcome. I hope you made enough to last you through my picks for yesterday. So there we go, guys. That's it. It happens. 0-3. We're not quitting. We're not quitters. We're firing back at it. I got 3 picks here for today. So let's go out and have some fun. Oh, we got 4 picks. Yeah, we got 3 plus a bonus. See if my Tigers can do it. So anyway, and I should have expected it, because every once in a while they call me from the ivory tower, and they go, you know what? You've had a pretty good record lately. You got to say something about that in the description and let everybody know and pump up your record. I go, yeah, okay, I'll do that. And of course I do, and then inevitably go 0-3. So yeah, not that I believe in jinxes anything. It's bad luck to be superstitious. Everybody knows that. All right, guys, that's it. Enough rambling for me. Good luck. Talk to you in the comments section. And, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.